Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn and Aquarius love reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate for you, as they may resonate with someone else. All right, so we're going to get some whispers of love. We're going to get some romance angel. We're going to look at past, current, and future energies. We're going to get some clarifiers and close out with an oracle. All right, so let's get some romance angel between Capricorn and Aquarius. Capricorn and Aquarius. I like that one. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Let's see, do we have any more? All right, so I'm feeling like it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Then I felt like this one here, separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. I feel like the two of you are disconnected in a way. We have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. It could be that one of you is traveling a lot for work. I feel like because it says it is safe for you to love, I feel like somebody is questioning feelings. Somebody is questioning how the other person is making them feel. That they're feeling like it's not safe you're feeling like it's not safe for you to love. But is that because something that you have inside, is that a feeling that you have inside, or is that something that you feel that your partner is not making you feel comfortable? All right, we have relationship patterns. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. Okay. That was so weird because when I was shuffling the romance angel cards, I was like, relationship patterns, like that. That literally was going on in my head. Was relationship patterns, and I didn't even realize, because I'm pretty sure that the Romance Angels has relationship patterns, but I did not realize that the Whispers of Love has relationship patterns card. So I feel like this, with me thinking about that and then having that card come out, I feel like this is a big point in this relationship, is relationship patterns. And what is that relationship patterns? Could it be that one of you you get involved in a relationship and then all of a sudden you feel like it's not safe for you to love, it's not safe for you to, like, your relationship gets to a certain point and then all of a sudden maybe the insecurities start to set in, that the past relationships, like this negativity starts to come into the relationship, and then you feel that you're shutting yourself down and that you feel that you're starting to put those walls up. Is that a relationship pattern that you find yourself, that you keep falling into? Is that something that you go through? And is that something that needs to be recognized and needs to be changed? And something that needs to be brought to the forefront. And I feel like maybe that separation is that feeling, is that it is safe for you to love, that if you're feeling like you've gotten to a certain point in the relationship and you start putting those walls up and there's that mental disconnect within the relationship, either with you or with that other person, right? Like the beginning of the relationship is usually like fun and exciting, and then it's like once we start getting into the relationship and time starts to go by, it's like, well, it takes a lot of work to keep a relationship going, and then you start having these questions and maybe these insecurities if you feel, whether that's within yourself or that other person is making you feel that way. So that may be something to recognize and to work on. All right, so let's look at past. We have Page of Pentacles. We have the Fool, Page of Wands. I almost feel like, for some reason, I'm feeling like somebody has this relationship pattern is that relationships get to a certain point and then you walk away from the relationship and then you get into a new relationship, but it's like the same thing keeps repeating itself. Like you keep going in the same cycle of this. 5 of Swords, Queen of Cups, 9 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. Yeah, 5 of Wands back and forth. Fighting, arguing, separation. But I almost feel like that 5 of Wands, I feel like it may be with the other person, but I feel like it also may be within yourself, because maybe it's like part of you is like, no, everything's fine. Like, I want to keep moving forward in this relationship. And the other part of you is like, no, like, remember when this happened in the past and that happened in the past. And it's like this tape is playing in your head and your subconscious that's saying, oh, you better be careful. Like, this person's going to do the same thing to you. And, you know, it's almost like that battle within yourself of this where do we go from here? So past energies, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Page of Wands. And like I was saying before, is I feel like my first thought was that someone gets to a certain point in a relationship and then things start to disintegrate and then the walls start to go up and then it's like the relationship ends and then it's like getting into a new relationship and the same pattern happens. And recognizing that relationship patterns, is that something that you used to do a lot in the past, is because you start all over, right? Because it feels good in the beginning of a relationship, right? It's like you're getting to know each other and it's exciting and it's like a whole new person and all of this, you know, spending a lot of time together and doing all these fun things together and new experiences. And then it's like, okay, now what? And now, which is current energy, we have the 5 of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the 9 of Cups. And I feel like that's that inner self of, again, saying that, looking at, like, do I get to the same point in a relationship and then I look for problems and I sabotage the relationship so that I can end it? But I almost feel like you want to fight for this relationship. Like, you want to see this relationship pattern and you want to change that. Future energies, I love it because it's the Knight of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. I feel like it's finally that you're fighting for you and that you're not letting that subconscious of that, you know, negative energy to keep playing in your head and trying to sabotage things and look for things that are going on within this relationship, right? That maybe there are some things that bother you, but it's like, okay, before maybe you used to sweep those under the rug, but now you're like, okay, I want to talk about this. And being able to communicate with this person and say, hey, like, my relationship patterns I have this pattern, right, of where relationships get to a certain point and then I start to sabotage it, right? Or I start to look for these things where I can find excuses to leave the relationship. But I feel that there is definitely a connection between the two of you. Our first card out was Passion, and I see this 10 of Cups, and I see this Ace of Pentacles, and I see this 9 of Cups coming out here, and I feel like you want to fight for this relationship. I feel like there is this fight for this relationship, and that could be that 5 of Wands, is that fighting, right? Fighting for the relationship, and that's what you have to decide within yourself, is that, do I want to fight for this relationship? Do I want to see what patterns I've had in the past, and is this something that I need to deal with? I feel like this is a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings, but it's almost like by doing that, right, sabotaging the relationships or starting over a new relationship so many times, it's like you're only hurting yourself, because I feel like that's a lot for you to have to go through. And I feel like you want that security of, and that safety and that security of that 10 of Cups, right, that you've been searching for that. And we have that, it is safe for you to love, but you have to love yourself first, and you have to make those choices that are best for you, and you have to realize those things that, you know, maybe need to come to the forefront and change those relationship patterns. I feel like within this relationship there is this one person that is struggling with this. I don't feel that the two of you may be arguing and fighting, but it could be because this person is struggling with these feelings, right? Overly sensitive. But this Queen of Cups, like, she's looking right at this 9 of Cups, and I feel like it's, you know, you want that 9 of Cups. And I feel like you feel that in this relationship. Sometimes we have to take a hard look at ourselves and see what is it that we're bringing to the relationship, right? I'm not saying that it's good or bad. I'm just saying sometimes we just have to recognize those things. And it, you know, right there it says, it takes strength to recognize the need for change. All right. Seven of Swords. I feel like it almost was that deception within yourself, right? That you're saying, oh, everything's fine, everything's okay. And like, it almost like you know that this pattern is going to come up. Like, you know that this is going to happen, because I feel like this is something that has happened a lot. And I feel like it's time to come out of the shadows and time to face what's going on and time to make those tough decisions and to see. And like, how do you change that, right? How do you feel more secure? I definitely feel like communication is very important, to let that person know, like, hey, I need that best friend. I need that grounding. I need that person that will help me. I need that person so that when I feel that I don't feel that it's safe for me to love, that you show me that, yes, it is safe for me to love. It is okay, that you are going to be here, that you're not going to be like the other relationships, that you're going to help me to work through this, right? You're going to help me to break free from this relationship patterns that I've had in the past. You're going to help me. You have to help yourself first, right? You have to help yourself. You cannot put that on the other person. But to have that partnership, right? That best friend, that grounding from that person that pulls you back down and says, okay, it's going to be okay. We're going to work through this. Hope. I love it. Like, this reading is amazing. And then this is the Aquarius card, right? That Aquarius is going to be there to help you, to give you that hope, to give you that strength, to support you when you need support, and to cheer you on when, you know, you have those moments when it's like, yeah, like, look at you, like, you've broken that pattern, right? Inner work, lots of inner work for you. I feel like it's really looking within and seeing those relationship patterns and making those changes that you need to, opening your eyes to those relationship patterns, right? That seeing that, okay, this is why this keeps happening, right? That it doesn't mean it's all your fault. That's not what I'm saying, but I'm saying it's also that it could be a contributing factor as to why things didn't work out in the past. I feel like that's just taking control of the situation, right? Taking control of the situation, not letting past relationships or what went on in the past come to the forefront and affect your happiness, right? I love it. The Nine of Pentacles. The Sun card, look at that. I love it. It's a happy ending. Or a happy new beginning, right? It's a happy new beginning, right? It's an ending to the old patterns, and it's a happy new beginning to all of these new opportunities and these new things that are coming in for you in this relationship. And I feel like this relationship really helps you to get past that, or helps you to see, right? However the relationship turns out, I feel like just you being able to recognize the relationship patterns and taking a look at that and being able to have a different perspective from that moment on, I feel like that will change everything for you. Definitely take that rest when you need to rest, because emotional work takes a lot out of you. And to dream of the future, right? A bigger, better, more fulfilling future. And that it's not one where this relationship pattern keeps repeating itself, okay? Fighting through, right? Knight of Swords. Having that determination to find those answers and to find that success, to find the Sun card, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, all these good things happening for you. Definitely is some slow, steady progress, and it's one step at a time, but I feel like each little accomplishment that you have, each insecurity that you overcome, I feel like that's definitely something to celebrate. All right, so let's get a fortune reading card. Those little accomplishments really start to add up to be that Nine of Cups. All right, Moon, pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently, right? What is that inner voice telling you? What is it telling you? I feel like it's telling you this whole row here, right? Coming out of the shadows, having that grounding, breaking free, having hope, looking within, opening your eyes to what's around you, not letting past relationships bother you, to have those rewards for that hard work and be in that sun positive energy, and it brings a lot of growth into your life. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.